Greetings, Grand Rising. Great evening. Wherever you're turning in from, it's your girl, Mocha Smokes Keisha, and I'm back with another live. I apologize for missing Tuesday. I wasn't feeling well. I'm still not feeling well. It's weather's a little off. What the fuck? Please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Sharing the lives and the videos is a free way to donate to the channel to promote channel growth. Also, donating to the channel promotes channel growth. It goes back into the channel, not to me. Now, back to our regularly scheduled program, already in progress. I'm going to attempt to give y'all 2 hours worth of conversation because of the fact that I missed Tuesday. Ew, thank you, sister, for the scroll cop. Scroll. My apologies. I had to put on my good bra for y'all today. No, actually, I had to cook. I got off early, which I'm glad. I was going to take me a nap before I was rudely interrupted. I had to go and go to the store because Dad is not feeling well. That's what I be doing with mine too, sis. That's how I be giving I be getting y'all gifts because I have stuff. When I do the Google surveys, I be doing the gifts, and when I'm able to give y'all, you know I got y'all when I'm famous. Cause I'm gonna be a household name. We gonna all be household names. All right, all right. Thank you for all the returning subscribers. I love you, merch, because most of y'all are my family. And all of the visiting subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Unfortunately, I had to go to Publix, which I really did not want to go to. And that was the closest store to the house. And I ain't on my daddy insurance, so I was... Oh, the corgi's so cute! Oh my god, I want one! So I had to drive up the street. Thankfully, I have a valid license. Okay, oh. That corgi is so cute. Y'all, I'm terrible, okay? Let me tell y'all. Y'all know how obsessed I am. I know, right, sis? I want a corgi now. So cute. Y'all know how obsessed I am with these cookies. This is sad. So I got all 3 flavors. I got the Biscoff flavor, the chocolate milk flavor, and the vanilla flavor. Y'all know I'm obsessed with Biscoff cookies. These are the luxury cookies of cookies. These are the bougie airplane cookies. And I love them. So what I'm going to do is I am going to try them all out. One of each. I'll let you know how I like them. I'll show you a video. I think about it. Ooh. Ow. That's the vanilla. That's hitting. Oh. This week has been a week. The time change was Sunday. It threw me all the way off. I like the other time better. Oh my God. That was the chocolate. And this is Biscoff cream. I'm gonna do a video. So if they ain't see it in the live, they can watch the video. The bougie cookies. This is the Biscoff cream. Love you too, brother. See you in a minute. Ooh. I cannot decide which one is my favorite. I think I like the chocolate better. Actually, I like all of them. There's a review. I don't have a favorite. I just love Biscoff cookies. Period. All right, let's go into these chat. All right. Hi. Oh, I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Oh my God, it's so cute. Hi, Rex. Thank you for coming to visit my live. Nubia says, hi, cousins. Hi, cousin. Sasha, I'm well, and yourself? Thanks for asking, and thanks for coming to the live. Photon says, hey, cousins. Hey, cousin. Icy, hi, how are you? My sister, my beautiful sister Ansel says, hey, sisters, brother, cousins. My other beautiful sister, Amy, who was just on the live playing The Sims, says, welcome to the live. Mocha beans, cleanse your space, protect your energy. Like the stream, share the video. Nope, share the vibe. Yes, and share the video. And join for sacred perks. Let's align, uplift, and let's have some fun. Thank you, sister, for the squirrel cup. Squirrel. They gave me some extra points or something to give more gifts. And I appreciate y'all so much. They better run me my money. I know that. YouTube, y'all better run me my money. Anyway. Thank you for the hands. I love y'all so much. Do y'all know how much I love y'all right now? Thank you. Thank y'all for the gifts. Oh. I love y'all so much. Amy says, hey, sisters, cousins, and chat. Now, y'all go check them out. Ansel _Ray. Become a sunshiner. And also my sister, Amy. Dreams Dream Games. Become a dreamer. Dream big. Or go home. Jorge says, Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. I remember that commercial. Welcome. I thought I was random too. Apparently not. Welcome, Jorge. I appreciate you. And Sal says, ooh, please put me on to that. On to what, sis? What I did? What we talking about? Thank you, Amy, my sister, for sending that corgi. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I want a corgi now. I want a corgi. That's a rare dog. This is so cute. And Sal said, oh, look at the cute doggy. I know, right? Amy says, so cute. Right, sis? Oh my gosh, that is a cute dog. I want one. Sis, don't be laughing at me. I got on my good brown for y'all today because I had to go outside. I had to put on clothes and go outside. Can't be going outside and going to the store in your pajamas. That is not ladylike. Oh my fucking shit. Hold on. What the hell did I do? Damn it. Please don't tell me I closed out of this shit. Damn it, man. Fuck. Please excuse me. Yes, I do curse. Cousin Penny said hi. And Tiana's cousins Tiana said hey. My brother Vegan Kings also go and check out the celebrity chef. Vegan chef, that is. Will he be whipping up his delicious plates Tuesday and Thursday. My sister's on Mondays and sales on Mondays and Thursdays, and me and my sister is on, wait, I am on Tuesdays and Fridays, and my sister Amy is on Thursdays and Fridays. Love you too, little brother. J Love. What am I stopping? Because this is my life, honey. Thank you for your views. However, I'm never going to stop. Like, I'm never going to stop. Never going to stop. Comma. Never going to stop. Comma. Never going to stop. Comma. Never going to stop. Colon. Never going to stop. Never stop. Never stop. Thank you, sister, for the mystery gift. Hi, Cody. Welcome to the live. Liz, hi. Princess says, love you too, brother. Same to you, Cody. God bless you. Amy says, I love y'all for real. I love y'all, all y'all for real. I love y'all too. Yes. Thank you, sisters, for the high five. And so the floating heart, Amy. The clapping seal, that was so cute, sis. And the survey to get to the point. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's through Google. Okay, I'll show you. Because, baby, I be racking up them points. I got you. You said can't be naked. No, can't be naked. I don't want to see nobody else naked neither outside. Because these people look... Well, I don't even want to imagine it. And so says, love you, Amy, sis, and sis Keisha. I love you too, sis and so. Sticks, the point of this live stream is here, and you gave me some views. Thank you. That's the point of it. Learn you something. That should be the point of the stream, because that's the point of the stream, for you to learn you something. Okay, that's what I do. I am in here to educate, and we're gonna have some fun. Well, if you're bored, I don't know what to tell you. Well, my sister did. Razzle dazzle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, gone. Be bored on the other side of the keys. Oh, shit. Hold on. I didn't drop my cookies, y'all. Please don't come over here with your y'all negativity. If you bored, go find you a coloring book to color, book to read, something. Because over here, we're going to be informative. Is she live now? Fairy dust. Because we going to pay your dust, baby. I done fucked up my whole thing. Okay. In other news, so I went to work today, as I always do. Today, this week has been a weird, long week. I wasn't feeling well on Tuesday. I called out Wednesday. So I could get me some rest. I ain't want to do nothing else. I don't know, them vanilla might got them. I'm a little too deep. Anyway, so then yesterday I went back to work. And then today was the straw that broke the camel's back. Because I called my mommy. Because she had locked her keys in her car. And her watch. My poor baby was having a nervous breakdown. Yes. I am one of those mothers that's going to laugh at their child. Because it was hilarious. It wasn't what it was. Yeah. I'm a childish mother. Yeah, I am. I am a childish parent. It's only the millennial parents that are childish. That would be us. So I call her. And I don't know. Something just came over me. Because as soon as I got off the phone with her, I started to have a panic attack. It's stressful. And this is how I know that that some changes need to be made. As soon as I get off this live, I am getting in my bed. I am going to take me a nap, like for real, because I got some things I need to take care of for the betterment of myself, because my child will be graduating in less than 6 months. So which means I have to tie up some loose ends. And I spoke to my best friend today. As soon as I logged off for an hour and a half from work, because I was just not feeling it. And we was talking about business. I told her, I said, now is the time for us to get the business together. She has two at this moment. I have one that is on pause right now. I have to revamp my whole business because Um, I had moved back to Florida, and I just, like, this was 4 years ago. And I did not, I didn't know what I was going to do with that business name initially until I had an epiphany. And the epiphany told me that that particular name was a bougie name to me. So upon revamping that business, that's going to be the name that I have for, thank you, Empress, for my real estate. Because that's the, I feel like that particular name will be better suited for real estate. That's coming soon because I got to do one thing at a time. You have to be in a position, you have to spend money to make money, because if you don't, don't expect, especially when you're growing and you're wanting to do it the right way. You're not gonna, success is not gonna come overnight unless you sell your soul. And my soul is not for sale. And I say that all the time. My soul is not for sale. I'm not selling out for nobody. I don't care. I don't give a fuck how much money anybody offers me. I no ounce out. No. So I said it to say this. I was not made for my biological father. Yeah, a lot of y'all are familiar with my dad, and he's a baby boomer. I'm a millennial. So times have changed because we're in 2025 now. I advised, in the conversation that my best friend and I were having earlier, because my dad said something to me, like, it made sense, and it didn't, and at the same time it didn't, because again, I'm a millennial, and in this economy, you just can't. I don't want to. He said, he should know, he's been married 3 times. A man will take you, if he really wants to be with you, if he really, has interest with you, he will take you as you are. However, because I'm the type of woman I am, I'm a go-getter. I had to step back into my power. I'm used to getting money. I'm not used to just slacking off. And I've been slacking off all this year. I did. Not even finna lie. So, with that being said, I gotta get back on my grind. Because my biological father was, I've told you all this story before. He's the kingpin. Well, he was, versus, so he was one of the biggest dealers in New Orleans. And everybody knew him. So I said, I come from a line of hustlers. Because we also have a cousin that was a dealer as well. She was a different type of dealer. And then she got out of the game once she got caught in the feds, and she turned her life around. And she went legit. So, that's my daddy's side of the family. I don't fool with them people. I really don't fool with nobody on my mama's side of the family either. So, it's just me and my I created my own family because I don't I don't rely on support from them people. They are not going to support me until other people support me. And you have to be around people that have your best interests at heart. They're going to encourage you to just go for it, whatever it is. Whatever it is they want you to do, you want to do, and you bring this ideal to your family, go for it. They're going to support you 100% of the day. Though the day. 100% of the way. And they're also, and at times, this sad family will support you as much as they can financially if they could help it. And this is what we do. You pour into who pours into you. You cannot pour from an empty cup. If you do, you will go without. Let me pause that story. In other news, Diddy was caught with the homemade alcohol in the prison that he persuaded, because he's a Scorpio, and you know Scorpios, and he has a Virgo moon. He persuaded the judge who gave him 50 months in prison to transfer him to the prison that he wanted to go to. Judge said, I don't trust you. I don't trust it neither, because Scorpios are sneaky. I felt like he played in the judge's face. So, and he just put in an appeal so he could possibly get out. That's not going to happen because of what you just did. So, they made some type of alcohol with fermented apples. Because, you know, once certain fruits begin to ferment, if you leave them in there a little while, it'll start to turn into alcohol. I knew this was going. I had a feeling that once he was transferred to this where he is now, that he was not going to change. So he basically has to keep his nose clean after this situation. However, they are going to look at this situation and be like, nope, you violated the terms and the conditions of said order, so now you have to suffer. Okay. I say leave him in there because he ain't learned his lesson yet, and he more than likely will not. Anyway, in other news, how you all doing this week? We are just wrapping up the pre-retrograde. And Mercury goes direct into retrograde on Sunday. So there's communication issues. Be careful how you communicate. Be careful while traveling, because we're still under the full moon energy and people's acting, they're thrown off. And yeah, and then electronics and everything is on the fruits. So electronics and people's work systems are off. I don't make this stuff up. This is real life. This has been happening since the dawn of time. However, once you're able, you have opened up your third eye and you start to see things a little different from everyone else, and you start to begin your spiritual journey, as I have, and you do research. I cannot stress that enough about research. Research. Don't ever take no one's word for anything. Always, always do research. I have explained this time and time again. That's what I do. I research. I was watching a video the other day. Or was it last night? I can't remember. I know it was here on YouTube about the Grand Canyon. Nope, it was on Instagram, actually. I rarely go on Instagram. However, I'm trying to make it do some work. Um, so there was this particular video. They were talking about our ancestors and the Grand Canyon. So lo and behold, no one is allowed to go to the bottom of the Grand Canyon because it's heavily guarded by federal security. And I wonder why. Because they're hiding things from us that they don't want us to know about. It is already bad enough that they're attempting to erase our history. Baby, we cannot be erased. We was here in these Americas before everyone else. And Africa is not even Africa. Africa is actually Ethiopia. That's the real name of Africa. It's Ethiopia. Africa, they changed the name of Africa because, again, they're wanting to erase our history. Africa was renamed after a European slave master that decided he wanted to put his name on Africa. And also, if no one knew this, to my understanding, there's some Egyptian tombs down there. I have to go and, I got to research. And then I'll come back with the information. Fun fact, if no one knew this, the state of California used to be called Hold on, y'all. Damn, messed my whole live up. Shh. Okay, there we go. There we go. That was y'all niece calling because she wants to be calling while I'm in the middle of live. All right, anyway. So, the state of California actually started off as a territory that was all women, was all women. They were warriors, and of course, the palm colored people coming in and they're invading. And change the name. I say that to say this. Do your history. And us as people of color, we have to make it a point to teach our children our history. We have to make it a point to not allow our history to be erased. All right, let me go back in these comments 1 minute. Because what did I miss? Yes, I missed a lot. Okay. Empress said, you're welcome, beautiful. How do you feel about able-bodied people stealing food? Well, what's that? Zila, I am not for stealing. However, I understand their stance because of the temper tantrum of the tyrant that is in office at this moment. So I'm quite not I'm not upset with them. I'm against stealing. However, I understand. Because you really don't know a person's situation, so you can't really state if they're really able-bodied or not. Most of them may be, and most of them may be in a situation to where they have family members that are not, and the family members that are not, they are, you know, attempting to help them out. That's all I got. So I'm against stealing. However, I understand it. And Sal said, sis, what happened? Who was blocked? Hey, Wolf. Wolf said, hi, Keisha and Sal Empress. How we're about to be in 2026. People got to eat. Exactly. People got to eat. People got to feed they kids, they children, they families. What is crawling on me? So I just, I'm not mad at them. I'm not gonna personally go into the store and do it because I like my life on the outside, and I'm not going to nobody's jail. I'm just not gonna. I get it. As a parent, I get it. I think Congress and Senate should not get paid first and go from there. Zilla, I absolutely 100% agree with you because I can promise you that they are getting paid. Everything that's going on right now. They do stop the flights because TSA is not working. So that means command center for the navigation of the planes, they're not working. Nobody want to work for free. This is exactly why I never saw myself working in the government, because it's always some shit that was orchestrated by the government. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I had to text y'all these back. Yeah. So I absolutely agree on that. They shouldn't get paid. They need to suffer. They need to work minimum wage. for about a month or so and live in the hood and in the ghetto so they can know what it feels like to go without, and why people have to rob Peter, pay Paul, and why people have to struggle, and why a whole bunch of your families got to live together and under one roof in order to take care of each other. Healthcare should be free. Education should be free. There's no reason why people should be paying to go see a doctor. And I'm going to tell you something, because I work in the healthcare field. If these medications actually work, they wouldn't need a prescription for a refill if they actually work. The new generation, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Some of these children in this new generation are dumber than a box of rocks. They absolutely need to be in school. And I don't believe they should be in a facilitation of an actual brick and mortar. I believe they should be homeschooled. That's just me. Government needs to put in place to where people are able to live comfortable and not hiking up the prices of groceries and rent. Stuff that people can afford. We should be able to live comfortably on whatever salary we make. Let's go back to the $20 groceries. Let's go back to the $20 the 99 cents dollar gas that we had over 25 years ago. Well, actually, it was 25 years ago to be exact, because when I started driving, the gas was like 99 cents a gallon. And you can put $20 in the tank and it'd be full. You can get a whole bunch of food with $20 of groceries. It just, like, this shit is ridiculous to me. Like, quite honestly. And people don't know where their next meal is coming from. And I do applaud some of these churches that are, and celebrities that are stepping up to feed their communities, that are, because people are going without. This is the creation that should have been regardless. I know a lot of the celebrities do donate during this time of the year. For Thanksgiving, they have hold Thanksgiving drives and hold, Christmas type of, programs. That's where I'm going to be with my business. I'm going to partner with, I see myself partnering with other businesses to feed the homeless. And I've fed the homeless before on my dime. I'm not speaking this for bragging rights. I'm just saying, well, it wasn't on my dime, actually. I was in a group of people that we went to feed the homeless, because I know what it's like to be homeless. I know what it's like to be without food. I've been there personally myself. So I have sympathy for those who have gone without, and they have children that they need to take care of, by any means necessary, like Malcolm X said. These children need to eat. If anything, if anybody needs to eat before anybody else, it's the children. And then the fact that the government decided they wanted to, no, the fact that the grown boy in office that had some temper tantrums because he didn't get his way, decided he wanted to starve children, is beyond me. Because I could promise you anything, his damn children gonna eat. And he actually has a younger son. I don't think his son is grown yet. So no, I'm not. I'm no. I'm absolutely not upset with whomever they got, whatever these people got to do for their children to survive. I'm not. Everybody can't work. We ought to be in a position. Everybody should be in a position to where they all be able to stand their own. And I just don't understand. I just don't understand why there are any more. There are not enough um homeless shelters available for these people that are without. In Florida now, they've made it a crime to where if you're homeless and you're sleeping on the street, you're going to jail. For what? Why would you put an innocent person in jail because they have nowhere to stay? A lot of people make poor decisions in their life. We've all been there. I've been there. There should be something implemented to where everybody could get a second chance at life if they want it, because everybody does not want. Everybody that's they said they need help does not want help. Not everybody is wants assistance. They want to just do whatever it is. I'm all about it being a free spirit. However, you gotta live. You gotta wash your ass. You gotta, you know, keep up with your hygiene. You gotta eat. You actually can go a few days without eating, by fasting. However, that's neither here nor there. Because everything is a mind thing. So it's time to start now. It's time for us to start banding together and getting our own. Stop relying on these people who don't even give two shits if we live or, not. That's what that's my main goal in the near future. Ooh, sorry. I'm sweating under my eyes. Empress said these ninjas are weird as fuck. Yes, they are. Go sell right. Be right back. And Memphis, let me be great. Won't let me be great. Okay. Okay, Empress. Yep, it said I think my online family support me more than my own blood family. Yep, that usually what happens when you come from a line. When you're wolf, when you're and I understand why you're a lone wolf. When you are you know, the chosen one, the token one, the black sheep of your family, everybody's gonna look at you different. Everybody's gonna treat you differently than everybody else. You know why? Because if they're intimidated by your aura, what you possess inside, and they know that, so they fear that you're gonna be better than them. So that's why they don't help. They don't assist with getting you to where you essentially need to be to help everybody. I already myself made a conscious decision. I'm only helping those who've helped me, and that's both of my best friends and my parents and my family that I created. Anybody who supported me personally, that's it. I'm gonna be in a position to where I can take care of my family one time, because that's it. I'll give them a little bit of money, buy them a house, you know, a decent vehicle. Other than that, anyone else outside of that gets nothing from me. You get my ass to kiss. That's what you get. Nothing. If you've never done anything specifically for me personally, to what I need, to where I needed something. And I am an Aquarius, so therefore I'm a loner, and I rarely ask for anyone for help because people tend to throw that shit in your face. Those who helped. Don't help me if you're gonna throw it in my face. I'm not that type of person. If I help you, I'm not gonna say, "Oh, I did this for you, and remember this." No, I do stuff. When I do stuff, I do it out of the kindness of my heart. That's why I'm really particular about who I assist. I won't do it now, cause people be taking my kindness for weakness, and then when I flash out, then they be getting mad. No, don't be upset with me when I flash out because you decided to try to attempt to play it in my face. Wrong person. These cookies are so good, I promise. Each and every one of us has the potential to become great. Whatever your purpose may be, you have to figure that out. Mine came to me in my dream. I channel music and movies. I daydream a lot. And a lot of times when I daydream, it has a meaning. See, my daydreams are different from everyone else's daydreams. When I'm daydreaming, I daydream of something that has already come to pass or is about to come to pass. Because that's my ancestors commanding my attention. I've seen signs and synchronicities every single day, so that I know they're attempting to get my attention. You have to pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention to what the universe is showing you. If you're an observer like myself, you pay attention to your surroundings and everything around you. Pay attention. That's the message. Pay attention. Because if you don't pay attention, you're going to miss something. And if you miss something, it's because you wasn't paying attention. And the very thing you miss is going to be the very thing that you should have paid attention to, which will assist in shaping your future. So pay attention. Pay very close attention to the signs that are being bestowed upon you. Nicholas says, God bless you, my friend. Same to you, Nicholas. Thank you for joining the live. We'll send no trolling or your ass will get blocked. Yes. I don't talk to anyone. We know, Wolf. We know. You're such a stubborn Aquarius, I promise. I love you, little brother, but you're stubborn. Ansel says, hey, Wolf. Wolf says, hi, Ansel. Ansel says, hey, Empress, with a heart. Right, no trolling. VV is laughing. Don't know what she's laughing about. Ha. Ansel says, wow, I didn't know that about the Grand Canyon. Oh, yes, sis. Oh, yes. They don't want us to go down there. Me and my nose ass, we're going down there. However, I'm not risking going to prison, federal prison for nobody. You know what I mean? Nobody. I don't care. I want to know, and at the same time, you know, they just ain't gonna let us be great. So, I guess that ship has sailed. We have to start as our people. We have to start better taking care of ourselves and our health, so we won't. So this time of year comes around, we won't be sick. It's not because of the weather. It's because it's shit we be eating and putting on our bodies. It's okay to eat meat to an extent. However, eat more vegetables. I'm not telling anyone to go vegan. You have to do what's best for your body. That's why it is very important for you to find out what your blood type is and then research what you should be eating for your blood type. I have done that. I'm not telling nobody my blood type because you motherfuckers ain't finna come after me. I know my blood type and I have researched it and I know what to eat. A lot of those things that they say I should be eating, I cannot eat. Like dairy products, I cannot. Because it be tearing up my stomach. I'm allergic to shellfish. And right now I have not, I don't remember the last time I ate beef. So I'm actually weaning myself off of meat because in due time I do plan on becoming plant-based. So the difference between plant-based and vegan is when you're plant-based, you are eating vegetables, you are eating plants. However, your clothes, if you're not wearing the clothes that are made of vegan, that are vegan made, you're not vegan. You're plant-based. My brother's is vegan. He cooks vegan. He wears vegan. That's a vegan. When your clothes are made of vegan material, you are a vegan. There is a difference. He knows more about food than I do. Well, plant-based food, because that's what he cooks. Again, he cooks for a living. And then he comes to cook for us Tuesday and Thursday every week. Yes, yes. So I'm not deterring anyone from eating whatever you eat, whatever you want to eat. Just know, if you're not eating for your blood type, you're gonna continue to be sick. And that's all I can tell you. I'm just making a suggestion. You don't have to follow it. I'm just providing an advice. I wonder what they are doing down there. Guarding the I'm gonna tell you, I think, okay, so according to the video, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, that's where the Egyptian tombs, some of the Egyptian tombs are, like, I think Cleopatra and King Tut, um, I think those are where they are. And the real Nile, the Nile is just not a river in Egypt. And when they say that, it's not. Because the Nile, it flows. The Mississippi River is the Nile River. Do your research. I was making a point. People are protesting now. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. People had every ample opportunity to make a change with who was going to be the leader of the Americas. Okay? That man told people exactly what he was going to do. A Gemini, an unhealed Gemini, does not think of anyone else but themselves and how to make some money. They don't care about the welfare of nobody else. He's a Gemini. Write it down. And we have the biggest temper tantrums if they're, excuse me, if they don't get their way. He told these people exactly what he was going to do. Nobody took heed to it, and they thought he was playing. He said, I'm not the same president I was back in 2000. 2000 or 2000 and whatever. Whenever he was, no, 2016, my bad. 2018, shit, I don't remember. He told people what he was going to do. Nobody took heed to it. So now everybody's mad at him when they really should be upset with themselves because they had ample opportunity to make a change that they refused to make. I don't feel sorry for them. May you have the president that you voted for, because that's who you voted for. And on top of that, we already know who they picked for president. That's obvious. The election was rigged, and we know who was supposed to win, who really won. But because of the politics of everything, they want to go and do all that conniving and stealing and lying. That man ain't nothing but a big liar. However, he told people exactly what he was going to do. Nobody listened. I don't feel sorry for them. Anybody that voted for him, I do not feel sorry for you. I'm not sorry. I don't feel sorry for you because you knew exactly what you were doing. So not only did it affect you, you didn't think it was going to affect you and your family until it started to hit home. I knew this was going to happen. And this is the longest shutdown they've ever had in presidential history. The last time they had a shutdown, it didn't last longer than 30 days. Here we are now in November. It's going on 2 months now. 2 months. And the government still shut down. Don't nobody want to work for free. We ain't sluts. We ain't working for free. What is wrong with you? Don't nobody wants to work for free. We have families to take care of. And a lot of us have, aside from taking care of children, we have a family that we still have to take care of. We have to maintain households. And this is what they not understanding. So they want to be fighting, bickering, arguing about, for what? Let them people get their money so they can take care of their bills and their family. Because if not, he gonna allow everybody, these people, these government workers, to lose everything they work so hard for and everything they have. So if he chooses to allow these people to suffer because they're going to work without getting paid, who does that? Don't nobody want to work for free. And politics is really etchy. So I'm very I was looking at a video again because I like to go down the rabbit hole. That's just me. Where we're in the midterms now for voting. And a lot of the red states have turned blue, to my understanding. The ones that were red are now blue. I can guarantee you, and I mark my words, if Kamala Harris runs for president in 2028, I promise you she gonna win. Remember, you heard it here first. Kamala Harris will win the presidency of 2028. I mean, listen, the Simpsons already predicted it, and they haven't been wrong yet. I'm just saying. Write it down. It is not that the people that's in office that are being controlled. It's Congress. I did not want to talk about this situation because I am politics retarded. I don't like talking about politics and religion. Those are my two biggest pet peeves to have a conversation, because people want to argue, are not intelligent enough to have a conversation like an adult. And a lot of people do not value the difference of opinions of other people like an adult. This is why I don't like to have neither one of those conversations. Sports either. I don't even watch sports no more. I'm going to tell you, because my team getting on my damn nerves, and they suck, and they need a new coach. There's no reason why their record's so terrible as it is, and I cannot. They need a new coach. And that's the bottom line. They really been fucking up real bad. Like, you just giving the games away. They won maybe one game. And all of a sudden, and then lost about 6. What? Are you serious right now? The Super Bowl in 4 months. What is y'all doing? What is the issue? Do better. They make my nerves bad. That's why I don't watch sports. Amy said, hey, Wolf. El Booger said, happy Friday, Amora. Happy Friday. Venus Day to you, darling. Amy said, Empress, hey, beautiful Empress. Empress beautiful. Hey, Boogie. Wolf said, hi. Amy. El Booger said, happy Friday, chat. What are y'all plans for this weekend? Wolf said, hi. El Boogie. El Boogie said, Amy, good evening and happy Friday. Wolf, howl. Wolf said, right. I wouldn't know how to act seeing prices like how they used to be. Ooh, you know how much money we will save right about now? If we were to go back to 99 cents a gallon of gas, when it was low prices to purchase a vehicle, when rent was $500 a month, when we can buy a whole cart full of food under $100 at the store, my gosh. And me and we were having a conversation, my family and I, as we do every day, and I agree with my brother. I believe that Andrew Yang should have won the presidency because he wanted to oblige everyone with $100, not $1,000 a month, just extra money, tax free, for no reason. And I believe if that would have happened, the economy will be level right now. However, but because they don't, I'm gonna tell y'all, they don't want nobody in office that they cannot control. And that's the bottom line. Write that down. They do not want nobody in office that they cannot control. They see the non-puppets as threat. They see the smart people as threats. So we could, wish for Jasmine Crocker to be in office, Kamala Harris, anybody but other than who's in office right now. They don't know, because they're too strong-minded for them, and too, opinionated to be in office. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna be honest. When I went to go vote, I wrote in who I wanted for president. Dr. Cornel West. They didn't want him to be in office either. But it was a lot of people, not enough people that was backing him, and that's why he had to fall off the ballot. Wolf said that was nice. It was. Someone made a statement about that online too. This is hurting the kids, for real, for real. And the kids have nothing to do with this. Exactly, sis. That's exactly correct. Why bring the kids in there? Into this? Into y'all foolishness? Why? The children that asked to be here, they're just innocent bystanders. Why are they catching strays? Because the adults don't want to be adults. Wolf said, true. Truth with Florida have too many rules. No, we have the wrong people in office. And the governor we have in office right now, he got to go. Because he be riding the coattails of that child that's in office in the White House. And that's the problem. Because that child don't give a damn about him neither. I said, hey, Boogie. Yes, Florida is definitely tripping. Exactly. I can't stand our governor or the state of Florida. I can't stand him at all. Okay, we gotta veer away from these politics because it's starting to piss me off. And Boogie said, Ansel, happy Friday, sister. Wolf said, I feel the same way, Keisha. Big Aquarian energy. You already know. And Boogie deleted the comment. Thank y'all trolls for y'all views. I appreciate it. Come on in so you can get kicked on out and look at me at the other side of your screen. I am not stubborn. I'm just careful for who I reconcile with. You know what? Had I treated a lot of these relationships like I do these jobs, once I leave, I'm gone. Oh yeah, I would have been a force to reckon with. So I completely I get you on that, Wolf. Because once I leave a job, ain't no going back. No second chances for me. That's how I should have treated a lot of the relationships I was in. Once I leave, that's it. That's what I'm starting to do now as I am approaching I'm already in my mid-40s. So, well, I guess from 40, let me see. I think from 45 to 47, you're in your mid-40s, and then from 48 to 50, no. Your early 40s are from 40 to 42. From 43 to 45 is your mid-40s. And then from 46 to 49 is your late 40s. So I'm in my mid 40s. There we go. Closer to 50. Not yet. I have 6 more years. And then I'll be 50. So I'm trying to get my life together now. Ansel is laughing at Wolf. Wolf said, I'm being honest. 2016, I think. Yeah, I thought it was 2016. 2016 or 2020. Yep. Yep, you're right. Boo. Ansel is laughing. I'm the same way, Wolf. I don't just talk to anyone. I can't. I get annoyed quick. Sis, yes, you do. As we all do. Just get annoyed. Just certain people just like, I can't stand your face at all. Yeah. A Boogie said the world was fucked up before we got here. We're just working with what we have. Politics is a game of psychological warfare, ego, and control. Nothing more. Correct. And people, the end of the world does not exist. It is simply a shift. It's an illusion. There's no such thing. The end of the world is when you transition into the spiritual realm as an ancestor. That's how I believe that. However, you still have many lifetimes that you come back, that you have to come back until you are able to fulfill your obligations with the universe. It's my thoughts. Don't take my word for it. Everybody has their own opinion. That is mine. Wolf said, Ansel, when people talk to me, it don't bother me. Be 2 minutes before I be ready to tell them to shut up. Yes, Wolf. That's so curious of you. Yep, me too. For Grit Free, I don't want to work for any of these people. Safe to say, sis, I'm with you on that. We were just talking about that. I want to be. I don't want to have to worry about taking lunch. I want to take lunch when I feel like it. I want to be able to travel when I feel like it. Don't have to worry about putting no PTO in. I promise me and my best friend was having this conversation earlier. I don't want to have to worry about what I got to put time in to cover my check for me missing money. I don't want to do that no more. If I get sick, I don't have to call out of work. I was not designed to work for nobody. And I'm realizing this now. I'm not. Business is not for everybody. I understand that. It's for me. I still need the money, so I still have to, I have to maintain until I'm in a position to where I am able to obtain the funds that I needed so I can rebrand my business and start other businesses. Because I can guarantee every business, and I got a lot of business ideas. More than half of them, all of them are going to make me some money, some way or another. So I can live comfortably. And then I can be able to work wherever remotely, out of the comfort of my own home, without having a hat. Unless I really need to go out of town for something that has to do with one of the sites that I have. I don't want to go. I don't want to work for another person. After my next job, which will be the highest paying, I don't want to work for nobody else. I got one more job left in me. After that, I got nothing else to give. So I am going to profusely work on some grants so I can acquire the funds to grants, not loans, because I've been in a loan and I don't like paying people back. I don't even like paying bills. That shit is stupid to me. That shit should be free too. Air is free, water should be free, and light should be free as well. Why in the fuck are we paying our money in vehicles because we have to travel? Why in the entire fuck do we have to pay people our money to have certain services? They used to barter this shit back. Our ancestors used to be a part of the barter system. I don't know who the fuck thought it was a good idea to say, hey, let's incorporate what people have to pay us for utilizing services. The fuck is wrong with you? Because before they had cars, they had horses and carriages. They had mail carriers that were birds. What are we talking about here? That shit was free. Why the fuck, oh why? Are we spending money, have to pay a phone bill, a light bill, a water bill, any type of bill? Why? They don't do that shit over across the seas. They healthcare free. And then it's not expensive to be a vegan. They food ain't as expensive as ours. Even though some of the countries, their money does not equate to an American dollar. That's neither here nor there. They still not paying a lot of money for their food, water, clothes, etc. It's crazy to me. Before I eat all these cookies, I need to put them in a container. My problem is when I get snacks, I don't know how to ration it because they be so good and I have to eat them all in one day. It's ridiculous. I want to be able to afford my lifestyle. I want to be able to shop. Because I'm a shopaholic. I ain't even finna lie. I'm not even lying. I'm a shopaholic. I want to be able to afford my lifestyle. I want to be able to buy whatever I need. Not whatever I want. Because I buy what I need. I want to be able to buy. I'm going to be in a position to buy what I want. Afford what I want without having to blink an eye. I mean, I'm still going to keep my cards locked. As I do now. Because you're just not finna just be taking no money out of my account like that. You know. That's why I stopped auto pay. Because no. I don't like it. I don't like subscriptions. That shit should be free too. Why the fuck are we paying extra to watch TV when we didn't do that back in the day? Some services and cable you had to add on depending on what it was. But then all of a sudden, everything used to be able to be watched. Now we have this got an app, this got an app, this got an app, that. Why? What it needs to be, everything needs to be on one particular thing and just be able to watch everything on this one particular thing. Why we gotta do 50 million things just to watch TV? I'm sick of it. Ansel said, "Wolf, right? Yes, please. Shut up, please. Right." Wolf said, "I'm a man of little interest." Listen, I feel you on it. El Boogie says, Snap isn't just about the recipients, it's about the grocery stores as well. Those are businesses. I saw that too, sis. You are absolutely right. It is about the stores because a lot of those stores have a contract with the SNAP benefits. So if people lose their SNAP benefits, they're gonna lose money. Those big corporate stores like Walmart, they're gonna lose their money. So again, they're not hurting themselves, they're hurting everybody else, these businesses. And you know everybody and their mama shop at Walmart before they shop at any other store. So that is very much hurting their wallets. Well, great. That's good for her. Wolf said, I believe you too. I don't like talking about politics or religion either, because it's a fucking headache, and I don't feel like arguing with people. I don't watch sports neither. I'm not a sports guy. I'll probably be better off playing video games. You can catch me doing that before I watch any sports. I'm not even gonna lie. I play, the only sports I watch is the ones I play on the game console, because yeah. I'm very competitive when it comes to the game. Because the fighting games like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, that's my shit, you know. And I play and I don't play. I play. Wolf said a lot. We would save a lot. Ryan need to go expeditiously. He too busy trying to lick them bootstraps. Anyway, yeah, let's talk about something else. Politics is depressing. It is. Be right back. Somebody got blocked. Oh well, sounds personal. DJ, get your ass out of here. Go wash your ass. I be missing stuff. I really do. I'm just talking. I didn't even, I didn't even pay attention to the messages. So shout out to my moderators for getting these trolls out of here. Y'all trolls. Thank y'all for y'all views. You can watch me on the other side of the screen. You just can't reply. Elbega said, this is a system of energy exchange, so I don't mind paying bills as long as it's reasonable. It's greed, capitalism, inflation, and groups of people that want to hoard all of the resources and enslave. Facts. Facts, sis. That's all they want to do. They want to rob from the rich and give to the poor, as they've been doing. And that's not doing them any good. Wolf said, okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Not much of nothing. Hi, Richard. Welcome to the live. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, Elbooger said, others, while they rob, steal, and unalive people. Right. Wolf said, be respectful or get blocked. Elbooger is laughing. Scram trolls. Man, these trolls they trolling tonight. I hope y'all learned something with all this trolling. I ain't the one to be trolling. That's why I got a lot of mods. Wolf said, you should have seen me live stream Super Double Dragon. Oh my God. Where did you find that? I have to go back and look at your stream. Because you just comment on the stream like just anytime. I'm going to give you some grace because, yeah. I'm gonna catch up on content this weekend. I gotta put out some content since I did not go live on Tuesday. That's why I'm going 2 hours today, since that's to make up for the hour I missed on Tuesday. You're welcome, YouTube, you bitches, and stop playing with my views. It's on Super Nintendo. I put, and me and my y'all needs talked about this. As soon as we already had a plan. We was gonna have when we get our house, we were gonna have a room strictly set up for gaming. So, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase every gaming system that, because it's nostalgic to me. Because I used to play this stuff when I was little. Each and every gaming system that's known that I have played. And I didn't even know there was a game before Atari. I thought Atari was the starter of the um, game. There is actually a gaming system before Atari. I know some of these are going to be hard to find because some of them are like um, some of the consoles have been discontinued. So I will try my best to find these games. I mean, from the introspective of the popular games, we had a Sega Genesis growing up. Y'all remember them cartridges? Once the shit start glitching, you gotta blow it into the cartridge so it'll work again, put it in and start playing. So I grew up on gaming systems. My cousins had an Atari. Yes, this is how much of a nerd I am. Yes, I researched because I was researching gaming systems, and I'm like, okay, which ones? And that's how I found out um, about the gaming system before Atari was created. So you have to go that and all the way to now with Xbox and and PlayStation. They've been neck and neck. Man, I miss the 80s and the 90s so much. I get emotional thinking about it. Me too. Me too, sis. Me too. Like, for real. If we could go back to the 90s, listen, that was a time. I have live streamed a lot of games. I've live streamed Legends, Skyblazer, Pirates of Dark Water. Damn! And The Legend of Mystical Ninja. Oh, and Ninja Warriors. Man, you taking it way back, bro. Like, way back. Are you gonna are you gonna play the what is it? The Legend of Zelda? Cause that was my shit. My childhood was awesome, so I'm grateful. My childhood was, yeah, it it very much so was. That's all I can say. Is my childhood was, it wasn't bad, hot, and at the same time it wasn't good either. It was a mix. I grew up with my siblings and my parents. It's a lot. So it was a balance, and not to have to live in survival mode, and then having to go and reprogram your own self to learn how to love. And love is a behavior, learned behavior. You have to especially when you never had it. Like, you never grow up in a loving family, you grew up in dysfunction. When you have to grow up and you have to finally decide to reprogram your mind out of survival mode into learn love. And then us women, we have to go from survival mode, no limit soldiers, to soft life. Everybody ain't getting a soft life for me. Sorry, y'all not getting soft. Not all men are getting a soft era from me. I think it was only a few, and those were the ones I was engaged to a little bit. Until a man, and I'm not saying, because there have been men that made me feel safe. My ex fiancés did make me feel safe. It just didn't work out between us because of you know what we were. I think I was fighting a lot with myself And I started to I started to rebel a lot. I rebelled when I was younger with religion. That was a fight. I hated going to church. I hated everything that had to do with church, and that was because of my feeling and what I didn't understand at 6 years old. I did understand at the same time, if that makes sense. When I was in school, I never I never liked standing up for the Pledge of Allegiance. I always wanted to sit down, but then I would get in trouble for not standing. Pledge allegiance to what? To the flag? Oh yeah, baby, that used to be a fight. My teachers didn't, they couldn't stand my ass at all. I remember I think I was in the 8th grade. I sat and everybody got up to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I remember me sitting in my chair and my teacher was like, "You got to get up and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance." I'm like, "Why?" I don't believe none of that, what y'all talking about. So it was either that I was going to the principal's office. I should have just went to the principal's office because there's no way you finna be making me stand up for something I don't believe in. So I started to become conscious when I was in middle school. Then I let myself go because of, you when you are a young adult and you're trying to find your way, you're gonna experiment through different things. Cause I grew up Baptist. I was baptized Baptist. Then I grew down. I became an adult. Wait, did I get baptized? No, I didn't. I got baptized. No, I don't remember getting baptized Baptist. I was baptized Pentecostal. And I really thought that was going to be a lot different from Pentecostal. They all the same, I promise. I can't do religion. So after a while, I started to question a lot of things in the church. And the thing that got me is when, when people are really in need of help, it just boggles my mind that these people are so fucking greedy for money. They think you're supposed to be a member of the church in order to get some help. No, you're supposed to be giving out of the kindness of your heart, no matter what. That's community. That's how you help people. In this story of Jesus, Jesus is not going to a building. He hated a building. He knocked all that shit over. Because that's not what he wanted. He didn't want nobody to worship the church. He didn't want anybody to worship like that. He believed in community and feeding people out of the kindness of your heart. Now, don't quote me on this because I can't, I ain't been in religion in so long. So this is just kind of off the top of my head what I remember. Um, yeah. So I'm still researching that story because I feel like everything in the Bible is an interpretation of. Why is this backwards? I just noticed that. Um, of different stories. That's just my opinion. Nobody has to agree. That's just my opinion. It's a big interpretation. You have to take the stories of what it is for what it is. Because I can say a lot without saying a lot. The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Oh yeah. I've already played it. Thanks, sis. Well, oh, excuse me, Wolf. What'd you think about the Common and D'Angelo song? I don't like it. I'm just being honest. I don't like it. I love the song Ghetto Heaven. I just don't like that version. Now I do love the song with Carmen D'Angelo and uh, Jay Dilla, rest his soul. That was a phenomenal producer. He was very slept on, and that is very tragic how his life ended. Now, I'm very picky about certain songs I listen to because when we're Claire audio, so when we envision certain songs and that's there, and then we listen to different songs, we're just like, I have to be caught. The song has to catch me within the first 2 seconds. If it is like, no, yeah. Because if the beat doesn't catch me in the first 2 seconds, I'm not going to listen to it. That's just always been me. I'm just like, this is why I should have been a producer, because I have an ear for music. I mean, I used to write songs all the time. I was actually a part of a group, fun fact. The group was called Three Times Later. It was me, the friend I had at the time, and her sister. Like, we was writing about songs. We was writing about shit we ain't had no business writing about, talking about at 13 or 14. I was like, and every time I think about it, I just laugh. I'm just like, what the fuck was we thinking? Why was we singing about some shit that we shouldn't even be talking about? We should be talking about coloring and playing with baby dolls, riding bikes, and all that kind of good shit. But my mind was so advanced that it was, my imagination is wild anyway. So that was often for me to be thinking about shit outside the box. I attempted, because I'm not gonna lie, Teen Summit was popping back in the day, in the 90s. That's why I miss the 90s. I learned so much, and I wanted to be the part of the music business so bad. But however, something in me was just like, no. So I didn't come into the music business. I had the opportunity to possibly go into the music business had I become had I kept my modeling contract. Because your girl was a model. Hey, if my mom wasn't stylist now, y'all. When I put that shit on, I was a little petite thing. Y'all couldn't tell me nothing. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to be a model. I didn't want to. This didn't. It's something, and it may have been an ancestor keeping me away from the, keeping me away from shit did not need to be exposed to, because it's a lot of artists and people that have dealt in the industry of things that they are traumatic about. So imagine if that was me, because I was young, dumb, and naive. So imagine the stories I would be telling now if I had gone that route. Being honestly, after I'm smoking my cigar, I'm going live. Ew. Put them cigars down. They're not good for your health. That's like a box of cigarettes. What's the live going to be about? We'll say I was baptized at one time, and you just be fighting. Those different branches of religion are various, the only sectors of Christianity. So a lot of it's the same. Exactly. You're absolutely right, sis. A lot of them are the same. They are. Absolutely. They're different, however, they are one and the same. I kid you not. They mean what they mean. They practice differently, however, it's the absolute same meaning to all of them. no matter what it is. They all speak of the same thing, it's just in a different type of way. Wolf, I know you're not going live and I'm still live. I got 10 more minutes. And you can't be live while you watching somebody else's live. That's the only bad thing about that. All right, so we got 9 minutes left. So let me get to these subjects that I have not touched upon. I was just waiting till the end of the live. I did promise y'all 2 hours. As I said, I delivered. So here we are. This is the subject from Tuesday. Tuesday, it was I know you're live now. I saw the notification. That's why I said what I said. Give me 9 more minutes and then you can go ahead and do what you do. All right? Hmm? Did you get a gift from me, Keisha? No, not that I recall. I didn't see it. I saw the ones that Empress, Ansel, and Amy gave me. I didn't see one. If I missed it, I apologize. I didn't see it. I'm so sleepy. Thank you, sis, for the floating heart. Okay, so it says you don't have to prove your piece. You don't. You absolutely never have to prove your piece. You either gonna, you know, it is what it is. Standing firm on your calm and confidence. We have to stop allowing ourselves to get mad at unnecessary shit. And that includes me because I'm good for it. I'm getting to the point where I just don't feel like arguing with anybody anymore. You got it. It is what it is. Let it go. Moving on. I don't have the time because it's absolutely too much energy. INNER, capital G. It's exactly. Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Love you. Brother, I had an idea. Um, I know it was awesome. I was thinking about some homemade soup because I had to go to the store um and I had to get dad some soup because he not feeling well. So I got some soup, some crackers, and some Sprite. And um you know, your big sister loves to sell honey. So the crackers and the Sprite was buy one get one free because of course I love to sell, and my total was $41 even because I had bought these damn cookies and the soup. So I opened the can and I was like, then I had a damn epiphany. I was like, ooh, homemade soup. Should make homemade soup. Write that down. Whoever needs to shut up, y'all shut up. Crash because your mama said. I love y'all so much. I'm glad you made it home safely, little brother. You know I live for your shenanigans, all of y'all. And so he said, and so, right? And so I said, hey, brother, y'all laughing. Ear racism is such a disgusting disease. Oh my God. Right. I am so mean. No, you're not. You just don't play about your big sister. That's all. I don't play about y'all. Now, they can be whatever the hell they want to be on the other side of the screen. You bitch you. There you go. Cheese surprise. Um, yes. So I would like to make some homemade soup. Elbook says brother vegan. I think that would be, you know, the chick with the chicken. I think the chicken would probably be the mushrooms, and then the the vegan noodles, and then some vegetable broth. There you go, and whatever else going to vegan chicken soup. It's just noodles and chicken pieces. So I think that would be awesome. I think I'm gonna try that. I need a recipe for some vegan soup, brother. I made my spaghetti. I made my spaghetti last night. Dad came down. He was like, "Are these real meatballs?" I'm like, "No, they're made out of jackfruit." He was about to get one. I should have said nothing. I should have let him eat it. Oh, babe, when I tell you I would have recorded that, that shit would have been hilarious. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So vegan soup. I need a vegan soup recipe. You're welcome. Okay. Peace doesn't need validation. It needs protection. Exactly. Protect your peace at all costs. There's nothing more unsacred than people allowing people to violate your peace. At all costs, protect your peace. How over explaining drains your energy. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. I hate to over exchange, whatever too, energy, and I hate to over explain shit that I already had to tell a person once. If I have to tell you more than once, don't talk to me. Get out my face, because apparently you're not listening. Why staying grounded is louder than any defense. Once you stand on your word and what you say, can't nobody take that from you. What? SNA Morris. No, I am not. I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying? Are you a Christian? Listen, okay. I am not. I'm very spiritual. I don't, I don't have a defense or, an opinion about anybody else's belief system, because I'm not going to push my beliefs on anyone else, just as I am not going to allow anyone to push their beliefs on me. We can have a civil conversation as an adult. There's that. So, we still gonna be one big happy family. I'ma still love you the same, because you're a human being first before you're anything else. Choosing inner calm over outward approval. Sometimes you gotta learn to shut the fuck up. And I'm just gonna be honest. Pick and choose your battles. You don't always have to be right and mean. I'm talking about myself too, because I know sometimes I have to catch myself talking to some of these nasty ass patients or anybody calling in with an attitude. I didn't call you. You called me. Because why you have an attitude and you called me for assistance? I didn't call you. So why? What are we doing here? And I have to catch myself before I start to get angry, because my anger level goes from zero to infinity in 2 seconds when I feel my blood boiling. So I have to calm my nerves before it gets out of hand. Okay, so staying grounded is louder than any defense. Just allow it to. Hell, if you have to, and it's probably going to be an ignorant statement, I don't give a damn. Laugh at the people that get mad. If they get mad, oh well, that's their business. You just decided that you wanted to place your energy elsewhere instead of you can, matching energy with them. Laugh at their ass, because the shit is funny. What you getting mad about? Because you calling me about something, a service that you need. I'm not calling you. Um, Abdul says, Boogie, how are you? Boogie says, I'm great, brother. What's up, Vegan King? Abdul. No trolling. I'll still block you. Ray, don't come up in here telling me what to do on my live and for with a phone that you don't pay the bill for. So you stop yapping and get off my live. Tell your mama to stop yapping. How about that? She should have stopped yapping when she had you. See, that's exactly what you don't do. You don't match energy. I hate ignorant ass people. I really do. Find you somebody else to play with, not me. Go play with yourself. Don't play with me. What would you change if you stop explaining your piece? A lot can change. You don't have to absolutely say nothing to nobody. The more you stay quiet, the more they will be upset. And guess what? You just gonna have to. They're gonna have to be upset. What's your decision? Oh, the fuck and the well. Ugh. Well, now there's that. So today's discussion is going to be: you deserve softness after survival. Didn't I just talk about this before I went into the subject? Did I not just say this before I touched on this subject and before I looked at this screen? Didn't I just talk about allowing yourself to be soft after survival mode? Damn, I'm good. Bye, Ray. Stop being a jackass. I mean, seriously. Have you a great weekend. Thank you for the views. Um, allowing gentleness after a long season of strength. Woo! I have my opinions about strength because I believe men are a lot more stronger than women. We are, to me, I don't believe we're strong. I think we endure a lot of more things, a lot more than men do. This is just my opinion. Nobody don't have to agree. I think we endure a lot more than what men can stand. However, the given strength of a man is 10 times more than what we actually endure, if that makes sense. That's just my opinion. Like I said, nobody don't have to agree. Why being strong all the time becomes a shield? It becomes a shield when you have lived your life so long in survival mode and you don't know how to um either allow your wall to come down a little bit or allow someone else to knock it down who truly is has your best interest at heart. The healing power of rest, love, and softness. You have to do you first. And I'm going to be honest. You have to date yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to get your mind out of that I'm independent, I don't need nobody. No, baby. I want to be interdependent because I want to be able to rely on a man for for certain things. I want to be able to need him. Not just want him, need him. Even when I don't need him, I want to be able to need him. I want to be able to know that he's there and I can count on him. He keeps his word. And anytime I feel like it's a thing to where it's something that I can't handle, my knight in shining honor, my God, he is there when I need him. And that's this is more for women than it is for the men, because a lot of men do not display softness They have a problem with everything. Everything is, yeah, an issue. Y'all gotta, a lot of y'all need to heal from that. Because it serves you no purpose of the type of thinking y'all be thinking. And a lot of women do too. Everything is not, yeah, that. So you get a lot of rest. Love yourself. Before you allow yourself to become who you are meant to become, love yourself. Before you, because once you start loving yourself, you you can choose, you will see the signs of the people in your life who actually truly love you, who are there for you, who have your best interests at heart, and it'll be easier for you to pick on the red flags and people, and you know not what the fuck you don't want to deal with and what you're gonna deal with. Because I was in survival mode for a long time and I chose to date myself. Thank you for the floating heart, Empress. I appreciate you, sis. I had to start loving myself. I had to start dating myself. People have a problem with everything people do. Fuck them people. Do you? I promise the more you love yourself, the more the universe will see, and the quicker you will align with your person. That's all I could tell you about that. Love yourself, treat yourself, pamper yourself, take care of yourself. Self-care is loving yourself, pampering yourself, doing for yourself. Again, you cannot pour from an empty cup of what you don't have, because all you're going to be doing is pouring out air. And oh, back to the point I was making with my best friend. So my dad is on his third marriage. So he's a baby boom. He was in the baby boomer era. I'm a millennial because I was born in the 80s. He stated that a man will take a woman if he's really interested in how she is. I don't want to be that. I want to be able to, if this man that I'm dealing with is already, well established, I want to be established as well, so we can put our establishments together and we could build an empire. I want to, I want to help him make money. I don't want to I don't want to take, and I don't want to give if we're not, if we're not aligned, if that makes sense. I've done that. I've been in a one-sided relationship. I was like that for the last over 10 years. That shit was draining, and it got old until I just decided, fuck him and whatever he got going on, because he was not aligned with me. He was aligned with me for a lesson, not for a listen, if you will. Did you say I'm staying single forever in my Cardi B? And that's what you choose. I just based me myself, because we all are destined to be with someone. It's just that I don't want to be what my mom was. My mom was a housewife. In the interim, if something happens where my husband can't, I want to be able to can, if that makes sense. If who I'm aligned with can't, I want to be able to can. I'm not playing with you. She said forever. Now I'm thinking about the gift, the Cardi B gift. I cannot right now. I don't want to be single forever. I don't. I'm not. I'm not equipped to be single forever. I am equipped to be in a green flag, peaceful, non-toxic relationship. I mean, we all are. Hey, Monique, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Long time no see. Too many married men are attracted to me. It's sad as fuck. Sis, I feel you on that. I got an inbox right now on Facebook. I kid you not. Of messages from these men. I don't know where the fuck they coming from. Leave me alone. I'm not in a position to be talking to nobody. And I'm just being honest. I need to be single at this fucking moment. I don't want to be with anybody right now until I get my shit together. I don't want nobody else's. I'm with you on that, Empress. I don't want nobody else's husband. I don't want nobody else's man. Even if this woman thinks that in her head that you her man, I don't want it. I'm not doing all that tragic shit. No, I'm not. I'm not doing all that. Well, he mine when he with me. Yeah, that's the stupidest shit I ever said in my fucking life. He mine when he with me. What? The fuck? No, you either mine all the time or you not mine at all. That's why I said I want to be in a position to where I can build with, sis, I'm just being honest. I want to be able to build my empire with who I'm supposed to be aligned with. That's why I asked how everybody's Friday's going. It's gone because y'all know after I get off this live, I'm getting in my bed. So this live is making up for today and Tuesday. And I did it like that for a reason. So I don't want to hear nothing YouTube got to say. I did what I did. So I want to, if that makes sense, I want to be able to, and that's great. You know, I want my man taking you to, assisting you, coaching you, whatever. I just don't want, I want something that's, I want to already be established. So when when I'm lined up with him, I have something that I want to bring to the table to assist with making some more money for him in his pocket. Put money in his pocket as well as mine. We could work together. There's nothing like a green flag, healthy, untoxic union. That is the most beautiful thing I have never saw yet. And it's coming. It's coming sooner than later, whether I like it or not. So that is because I've been trying on a lot of love songs and sex songs, and I'm just like, ooh, can we stop right now? And the universe was like, fuck no, you gonna listen to what we got to say. Yes, so I need me an all true man. Alexander O'Neill. So I want to be, this is what I want. I can't speak for nobody else. I can only speak for Keisha. I will put myself in a position to where I will be aligned with my divine masculine who is going to already be established, because I know whoever I'm ended up with is gonna already have his own. He gonna be established. He ain't working for nobody. We ain't be able to take trips whenever, and when don't nobody have to worry about, oh, I gotta take off work, because fuck that. Who wants that type of life? Because I know I don't. I'm tired of putting in PTO. I'm tired of calling out. Tired of waking up and have to go to somebody's job every fucking day. I'm tired. So I'm working on putting myself in a position to where I don't have to work for anybody else ever again. And I would say come next year, starting 2026, I want to already have something established. And this is what it is, because it's going to happen. I just need the monies. You can't walk it. Sis, listen, I don't want to keep walking to the landfill and getting blown up. I'm not doing that shit. I love men and healthy masculine energy though beyond romance. Exactly. I'm a sapiosexual. So don't nothing turn me on more than a man's intellect. Why y'all think I'm so obsessed? Well, I don't want to say I'm obsessed. I'm trying to give it to where it doesn't sound toxic. I don't want to say obsessed, and I don't want to say infatuated. Shit. Whatever that feeling is, I'm enthralled. I'm ecstatic. I'm in not amused because that's funny. Um, Damn, I can't think right now. Alexa, give me another word for
Another word for what?
wait. If you wait a minute, I could tell you for infatuated.
Sorry, what was that?
Another word from infatuated.
Some alternatives for effectuated include execute, accomplish, or create. You could also use implemented, achieved, realized, completed, fulfilled, enacted, or carried out.
I don't like that. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
You're welcome, Keisha.
That shit threw me all the way off. um, enthused. Yeah, I'm gonna get it together, y'all. Let me go back in the comments because I'm almost done. I still got a little bit to go. Wait a minute. Somebody said something. Hold on. Monique said I'm doing well today. That's wonderful. Empress. Abdul said Monique. Ansel said hey Monique. Monique said hey Abdul. Empress said Vegan King. Well shit, it is Vegan Kings. Abdul, hey cousin. Ansel said they'll DM you asking to be their sugar baby. Sis, like, no, I don't. If you, I don't already know you, I'm not doing it. No, that's weird, and I don't like it. People are crazy, especially these men. Some of these unhealed men. And so I was laughing. I would want to be a sugar baby till some a sugar daddy that got lots of money and don't want no sugar. That's my dream. I don't want to give you no sugar. No. Monique said, hey, Ansel. Amy said, hey, Monique. Abdul said, how's everyone's Friday going? Emperor said, great, because I got off an hour early. Well, an hour and a half early, because I left an hour and a half. So it evens out. My check gonna be shitter next week, and I don't give a fuck. Emperor said, Monique, hey, beautiful. Ansel said, write all mine, or it's a no. Correct. I'm the only one, not number one. I'm the only one. I'm one of one. I'm the only one. Like Beyonce said. Don't even waste your time trying to compete with me when this world can think like me. Okay. I don't think everyone wants to be paired up with or with someone. And that's fine. Maybe for a short period of time for some. But I don't think everyone wants to be with one person. And that is fine too. I'm just saying for me, that is what I desire. What I did, Empress, what did I do? I'm just being honest. Monique said, "Did you change your morning live time?" Yes, I did because my schedule actually changed because I was going live in the morning, in the AM, and then my schedule changed to an earlier schedule. So now, my time is Tuesdays. Not Tuesdays. Yeah, Tuesdays and Fridays, from 6 to from 6 to 7. However, because I did not go live on damn, it is Friday. Because I did not go live on Tuesday, I decided to have a 2-hour live today, so I could even it out. So yes, my schedule did change. Abdul said, "Boogie, I'm married." Monique said, "I have been missing your live." Oh, I apologize. I did make a post a while ago when it changed, because I gotta work from 9 to 5:30 Eastern time. So this is the new time. Ooh, I'm hungry. I might eat some spaghetti. Abdul said 12 years. Abdul said, "Monique, happy Friday." Brother, I know. Abdul said, the reason people are not with people is because people with the wrong person, especially if they toxic. Facts. Monique says, "Happy Friday, L." Empress said, "I would like to have a partner, but dating now sucks." See, we have to get out of this negative mind frame, because whatever you speak into the universe, it will come to pass. So if you continue to think that these dating pool is full of trash and piss, that's what it's going to be. You want to be able to think positively. I'm open. And say to yourself, I am open to receiving love and an abundance of love and opulence. Because we rich around this bitch. I'm destined to align with my soul, my person. Because I just don't want to be by myself. I think that's, I know how to be myself and function by myself, because a lot of times I like to be secluded. However, I do not want to be by myself forever. And I know that's going to come to an end very soon. Mark my words. Especially when I move. Mark my words. And that's where everything will fall into place. So may we align with partners that are healthy, green, flag, non-toxic, healing, in therapy, trustworthy, honest, loving, supportive men. Thank you. There we go. Empress, it does. Empress said, "I don't do toxic." It's weird. Yes, I don't do that toxic either. I have, and it was not it. Monique said, "Empress." She's waving at Empress. And so said, "I agree, Empress. The dating scene is horrible." We're going to stop that. We are all going to be in a loving, green flag relationship. Peaceful, calm, non-toxic relationship. Marriage. Ever said, "I'm going to marry myself. I'm done. I cannot. I love men and healthy masculine energy, though beyond romance. Exactly, because I'm sexual, and yeah, it goes beyond that. You got to get me here before you can get me here and there. Empress said, exactly. Abdul said, I feel so bad for y'all ladies because I work with a bunch of dudes and the things they be saying, that's because them bitches is toxic. That's why. And they're unhealed. Yes, I call them bitches. Abdul said, today one of my coworkers said if he had a rough day. Huh? I said, damn, what happened? He said, all of... What? Okay, bro is married. Whore. That's toxic. Why would you want to... If you pledge your vows before God and a bunch of ugly ass relatives that you really can't stand, why would you want to go look for anybody else? That means you don't value the sanctity of marriage, and you should not be married. You should be for the streets, because he sound like he for the streets. That's nasty. Abdul said, shake my head. Boogie said, brother, that's the time a lot of dudes be on. Answer said, ew, shake my head, disgusting, is enthralled. Thank you, sis. We here. You know where I was going with that. I'm very enthralled by David Banner. Y'all already know this. That's the type of man that I need to be aligned with. And I will meet him sometime next year. Mark my words. I'm telling y'all, because I keep dreaming about it. It's gonna happen. Empress said, Abdul is disgusting. I was chased by a dude in a truck yesterday because I didn't give him my number. Oh my gosh, sis, for real? The hell? This is the problem with some of these men. They don't know how to take rejection. When a woman says no, no means fucking no. If I tell you I don't want to give you my number, if I don't want to converse with you, leave me the fuck alone. Why are you bothering me? Stop pandering for something I don't want to give you. That shows you what type of man, what type of time he on, and what type of nigga he is. Stay over there with your toxicity. That don't belong here. OMG Empress. Oh no. I'm glad you all right, sis, cause that could have been worse. You need a pew pew, Empress. Do. Moni said, oh, okay. And so said, yes, I ran into to a store. Damn. Abdul said, damn, Empress. I said, shocked. Shit, we are too. Ansel said, please get you one as soon as you can. Yes, please, sis. Get you one as soon as you can. Because so you can see what type of time you on. Empress said, Ansel didn't have my kitty claws on me. See, that be that one time you don't have your shank on you, and you endure some BS. Ansel said, oh no. Abdul said, what I learned is in my big age is toxic people are toxic and you should stay away from them no matter what. Yes, toxic people, all of them belong in one island all by themselves. So y'all can all be toxic together and fight, have at it. That shit is ridiculous. Empress said it's getting dangerous out here. Yes, sis, please be safe. Ansel said, sure is. Empress said, Abdul, absolutely 100. El Booger said, honestly, I'm positive if I want to be in a functional romantic, it shall be. However, I'm loving being single for now being single has been pretty fun for me. I feel you on that, sis. I feel you on that. You ain't gotta answer to nobody or nobody. Empress said, I forgot. Hold on, y'all. We finna finish because I just thought about it. The premiere for his video is on now, so I'm finna hurry up. Honestly, I'm positive. Me too, sis. They have to want to be to do the work. Facts. And so said, me too, Boogie. Sometimes I think I'm having too much fun being single. Facts. Been having the time of my life. For real. For real. Romantic relationship. I know what you meant, L Boogie. And so said, I have more fun with my kids and my homegirls. It be like that sometimes, sis. Empress said, exactly, self-love and chilling with my daughter. Being for the streets is nasty. Ew, yuck, yuck. I hate being in the streets. Because ain't shit in the streets. Somebody, y'all like getting, these trolls like getting blocked, obviously. El Boogie said, answer, yes, I'm so into myself. My familiar responsibility, just finding ways to be a better me is fun. Yes. El Boogie said, yikes. Yeah, he chased me down. Empress said he chased me down through it. Thought it was cute. Ugh. Gross. Minister Chris. Ooh, no. Absolutely not. Guys, you don't have to tell someone that you're a gentleman, Chris. Just do it. And shut up. Facts, sis. Empress said, waiting for my background check to come back for a pew-pew. Yeah, that'd be that. Thank you for reminding me, because I need to call these people, because I need to go pick up mine. And so, oh, okay, Empress, Toxic Island, that part. Okay, so let me finish this up. Letting yourself receive the peace you pray for. Allow it. Creating a new normal doesn't require struggle. No, it does not. We're not doing no fucking struggle love. We're not doing none of that. Let that shit live on Toxic Island. We done. Are you allowing yourself to live or just survive beautifully? Whew. We were just talking about that. We have not traveled this year. We haven't traveled since 2022. Nope, 2023 actually. And that's when we went on a cruise for my best friend's birthday. We went to Jamaica and the Cayman Islands for on a cruise. And we haven't traveled since then. That's sad. So I got to get back into traveling. And I want to travel on my own terms, not having to rely on somebody's job. All right, guys. That is it for this evening. Thank you all so much for being with me and sticking with me through these 2 hours. 2.5 actually. Please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Sharing the lives and the videos is a free way to donate to the channel to promote channel growth. Also promoting the channel, donating to the channel promotes channel growth, and it goes back into the lives, the channel, not myself. Consider becoming a Mocha Bean, and you'll be able to access my content before everybody else. So that's all I have for today. May everybody have a peaceful, safe, beautiful, relaxing weekend ahead. That's all I got. This was a great live, y'all. Thank you for the conversations on this subject, because I didn't know where I was going with this. I just let it flow. Be intentional. Feed your focus, starve your distractions, play at your own risk, and don't stop getting to it. I love you all immensely from the bottom of my heart. I love you all. And I will see y'all on Tuesday. Again, have a great weekend. And get y'all some rest. And love yourself. First, love yourself. Okay? Every day. Don't forget that. Take yourself out of survival mode. and introduce yourself to something that you never had before. Love on you. Date yourself until you're aligned with your divine masculine. Because I'm talking to the ladies, because it's not that many dudes on here. And the one that's on here, our brother, he's already with his divine feminine. So, and we know Wolf is doing his own thing. So I love y'all so much. Until Tuesday, everybody have a good night. Peace.